I have a 3-pound brisket here, and I'm gonna rub it and let it sit in the fridge until tomorrow, and then we'll cook it tomorrow. We're gonna braise it in some dark beer, okay? We're gonna do the same thing we do with the chickens and the turkeys and everything. I'm gonna calculate 8 teaspoons of salt for every 2 pounds of meat. So I'm gonna do 1.5 teaspoons of salt for this. This is gonna tenderize this meat, make it really juicy. I'm gonna do a 1/2 teaspoon of garlic powder, 1/2 teaspoon of pepper, and a 1/4 teaspoon of paprika. This is all I'm gonna use today. If you want, you could add, things like cumin, oregano, thyme. I just wanna do this, very plain today. So now I'm gonna just rub it equally on both sides. I'm going to put it in a Ziploc bag and into the fridge. As I told you, we'll cook it tomorrow. All right, we're gonna start by heating some oil in this pan. I took this brisket out of the fridge a good 30 minutes ago, so it's not super cold anymore. That's what I want you to do. Bring it to room temperature, okay? We're going to sear our meat. And I'm gonna start fat side down, okay? So I'm gonna let this get nice and brown. I'm gonna flip it and brown the other side. Then I'm also going to brown the edges, okay? All right, I'm going to add a little bit of beef stock to this. I want to scrape the bottom of my pan. I'm just gonna let that dry up a little bit. I'm gonna add 2 onions that I sliced to this. We're gonna let that just soften a bit. Gonna return the meat. I'm gonna scatter 6 garlic cloves around here. All I did was peel and smash them. We'll add some thyme. I don't know, there's like 6 sprigs in there. So I'm gonna use a lager. I'm using Modelo Negra. You can use any one you want. This is 12 ounces. We're gonna go ahead and add the rest of this box of beef broth. It's 32 ounces, so 4 cups, okay? Remember we salted the beef, and of course we have some salt in that beef broth, so I'm gonna taste it and see if I need to add more salt, but I think it's gonna be okay. That's perfect. I'm not gonna add any more salt. I'll put some pepper in though. All right, we're gonna let the liquid come to a boil. I'm going to cover it. I'm gonna reduce the heat to low, and I'm gonna let this simmer. I wanna cook this for a good 4 hours until that meat is absolutely perfect. This has been simmering for 2 hours. I'm just gonna turn this meat over. And I'm gonna put it back and let it simmer for another 2 hours, and then we'll check it out. 4 hours, guys, our meat is ready. We're gonna remove this meat to a board. I'm gonna let this boil really hard until the sauce reduces a bit. Guys, look at this meat. It is so well cooked. We're gonna be able to just slice into it easily. I'm gonna remove the fat layer, okay? We'll then serve this with that reduced sauce. Yum, yum. That looks good to me. I'm gonna turn it off and we're gonna serve our brisket. We're gonna cut this meat against the grain. So see, this is the grain. If we cut it with the grain, we're cutting it like this. We're gonna cut it like this. It'll make it more tender even, if that's possible. By the way, if you don't care about eating fat, you didn't have, you know, don't worry about taking it off. Peter was giving me some looks like, what are you doing? Some people like it, I don't. I'm gonna serve my brisket in this platter. This, guys, is very, very, very good. Oh my God. I'm gonna add our onions now with that gravy. Oh my gosh, guys. Look at that. Oh my gosh, it's beautiful. Let's taste this. I'm gonna take the small side from the end here. And that's exactly how I'm gonna serve it, with a bunch of onion. That onion is, oh, it's so sweet from all that cooking. There's plenty of juice left in the pot, so you know, you can put it on the side in a little gravy boat or something. I'm serving this with a mashed potato, guys. I'll put the link how I make mine right here, okay? That meat is melting in my mouth. Oh my gosh. Guys, those onions, yummy. I'm gonna finish eating here. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you soon.